Hey Nation, welcome back to the show. Let's jump into it. First story, guys. James Cameron, the director of things like Titanic and Avatar and Terminator, he is actually getting the rights back to the Terminator franchise in 2019, and there are rumors that he's going to be making a sequel. So hopefully these sequels that James Cameron will do won't be as bad as Genesis and the one before that I don't think anyone remembers the name. Salvation, that's what it was called. So while we're reading up about the Terminator sequels, we found some other things that Arnie seems to be getting involved in. He's going to be doing a Conan the Barbarian sequel. Now we're not sure when in the timeline this movie is going to be set, but I'm pretty amped for that. Also going to be doing a sequel to Twins. This one is going to be called Triplets.
Why?
On the topic of unexpected sequels, there are a few other movies that are rumored to be coming our way. Bad Boys 3 and 4, Space Jam, Donnie Darko, a Cheech and Chong movie, Top Gun, Men in Black 4, Beverly Hills Cop 4, Mary Poppins, Edge of Tomorrow, 3 Guns, sequel to 2 Guns, and Zombieland. So some of these sequels I'm super excited for, others just seem unnecessary. Side thought, have you ever realized that the character they picked in Space Jam to be the referee was Marvin the Martian? I just think it's just so clever that you picked somebody who's an alien and a cartoon to be the referee. It makes him sort of completely unbiased. It's very clever, actually. Next story. Tom Hardy has just been announced as the actor to play Eddie Brock in the Venom movie. First of all, as far as the CGI goes, he's going to have to be constantly animated. It's an entire symbiote suit that lives on him. And the other thing is, how are they going to do the character arc? How are they going to build this person who's essentially a villain in most of the comic book stories? What could be very interesting for them to do is to actually make an entire movie that follows just a villain's story arc, where you actually get to see the villain engage into something nefarious and still win. It will be a very different take in this superhero world that we're already accustomed to. So the movie is set to release in October 2018, and I am so excited about this. Also, I can't imagine a better person to play this character than Tom Hardy. He is a damn good actor, and I think with a name like that, they're going to put a lot of budget behind this movie. Our next story is kind of weird, but also really fascinating. There was a goat that was born on the 10th of May in India. This goat was born with a very rare condition called cyclopia. Cyclopia is caused when the brain doesn't split into 2 separate hemispheres during fetus development. So obviously he's got one eye, he's got no eyelid or eyelashes, and he's missing a few teeth, and shame he's only got one ear, and he's got a very broken down jaw. The vets expected him to only live for a few days, but apparently he's still going quite strong. Good on you, bro. So guys, we're not going to have a WTF this week. Instead, we're going to pay tribute to a great musician. Chris Cornell passed away last week Wednesday at the age of 52. He was the lead singer of Soundgarden and Audioslave, and quite a few other projects that he was involved in. In his career, he achieved quite a few accomplishments. He was a Golden Globe nominee. He was the 9th best lead singer of all time according to the Rolling Stones magazine. 12th greatest vocalist in music according to MTV polls. He was also a 2 times Grammy winner. But more importantly, he was an inspiration to countless artists who came after him, especially in the grunge scene. And all we want to say from Hey Nation is thank you. We spent quite a few nights at doors headbanging to Black Hole Sun.
Black hole sun, won't you come? Black hole sun, black hole sun, won't you come? Black hole sun, black hole sun.
Seems very weird to end the show on a sad note. So, look at this.
Morning. Who does your taxes?
As always, my name is Colin. Hope you enjoyed the show. Hit like and subscribe. And if it's too loud, get out of the kitchen. So while we were speaking...
We tried to get out there. What we were